If it's the best experience the rest of the day, who knows? But it's going to be a great atmosphere for at least 15 minutes or so.
For sure.
But Alabama, we'll lock it in.
I want this to be a good game, but I don't know. Texas last week gave up 4.05 yards per play, and not the best. Good for around 40th, I think, and per CFB stats right now. So not the best there. I think you can do stuff against this Texas defense, and I think Bama's going to have their way. Where are we going next, Matt Green?
Next one, we got the South Carolina Gamecocks going to Arkansas, and Arkansas is an 8.5-point home favorite. And I went back and forth on this one for a while, just because I really like Arkansas this year. But I don't feel like they're going to win a lot of games big. I feel like I see Arkansas maybe going 9-3, maybe even like 10-2 or something, but winning a lot of games by 4, by 7, like just, they just seem like the kind of team that's not going to blow a lot of people out, right? And I don't want to overreact to South Carolina, Georgia State last week. Like, it was 35-14. But the 2 block punts for touchdowns, like, this South Carolina offense did not look good, and Spencer Rattler did not look good. And more importantly, they gave up 40 carries for 200 yards on the ground. And Arkansas is going to pound it with a running quarterback as well as part of that rushing attack. And that's exactly what they're getting with Arkansas and KJ Jefferson. So I feel like that's just a much better version of what Georgia State was bringing to the table. So all due respect to the Thurs. But so I started to take Arkansas to win, but not to cover. But the more I think about it, I don't feel like they can hang with Arkansas's physicality for 4 quarters. So I'm going to take Arkansas and the points.
We agree again. I'm taking Arkansas on the points. I think they win bigger than people expect in this one. Maybe like a 31-13 type game, something around there. South Carolina, the offensive line stinks. Like, that's going to be a problem all year. We saw that with the Thurs. They were able to have their way there and really push South Carolina around a little bit. And Spencer Rattler, it turns out, is still just not an elite college quarterback. He is South Carolina through the first week, 94th in yards per attempt, right there around Ball State, who got blown out by the Tennessee Volunteers on opening weekend. Indiana's right there. You got some Buffalo, some Georgia Tech action, some UConn right around there. It's not where you want to be right out of the gate if you're the Gamecocks. South Carolina, I'm just glad that these games are happening now, because the South Carolina Kentucky stuff all off season. I am just glad the regular season's here for this, because it needed to end. It need the optimism, the
talking season.
The talking season, man. Look, love the fans. Nothing against South Carolina fans. Nothing against Kentucky fans. I just had my doubts. I had my doubts about both programs, especially South Carolina going into this year, and I think this is the first come to Jesus moment for the Shane Beamer and Spencer Rattler era here in year 2, where Arkansas is a really, really good program. They're elite on both sides of the ball. I think this is just a solid top 15 program. They're not one of the best in the country, but they're just solid everywhere. They are a complete football team that just doesn't quite have the talent to be an Alabama type, but they're that next tier. They're the perfect tier 2 SEC team, and I don't think they're going to lose a game like this. I think they're just too competent, and I think they're going to bully South Carolina in a similar way. I think they're going to be able to get after and get home at Spencer Rattler and make him very uncomfortable, especially at home. I think Arkansas wins and covers pretty comfortably in this one.